What's up, YouTube? So, I got a story that happened 3 years ago where I fell through the ice in Lake Michigan in the middle of winter. Before we get started, we're also filming a recipe, a soup recipe. It's coming in 2 weeks from this Sunday. Stay tuned for that. We're filming 3 videos today, actually. Anyways, so it was the middle of February. We decided, you know what? It's a bad winter. This is like a super cold winter. It sucks. Let's kind of go out to the beach. Let's go out to Lake Michigan. Let's go see the huge drifts. This was a really bad winter. I mean, we're talking it's been frozen for probably a solid 90 days. The frost started in mid-November and stayed that way, and it was just bitterly cold. Tons of 0 and -degree days outside. Tons of them. I mean, Michigan's a cold place, but it was worse this year. It was like Alaska. Well, okay, I've never been to Alaska, but you get what I'm saying. It was a cold winter. So we went out there, huge drifts. You know the pier? You know they got the little pole and the little light post on top of the pier? Yeah, that thing was buried in snow. You could just see the tip of it sticking out of the ice mountain. So, I mean, we're talking 20, 30 foot high drifts. Tons of 0-degree days. So I saw a bunch of footprints out in the snow. It's like, huh, that looks like fun. You know, I kind of got this adventure spirit in me. You'll see that more and more as we continue to make more videos. You know, gone skydiving. I want to be an American Ninja Warrior. I kind of have this sense of adventure to me. It's like, oh yeah, this will be kind of cool to walk out onto the ice. So I go do that. I go take a little walk. I went into an area of not the ocean, the lake, where the water was a bit thin. I walked out. Now you would think there'd be a warning, a cracking sound. None of that. No cracking sound or anything. So I walk out. Next thing I know, I fall through the ice. Luckily it only went waist high. I caught myself on the side of my hands. Luckily I had my cat-like reflexes. I was able to catch myself really quickly, and then I pulled myself out. Lucky I was able to do that. Lucky as well that my muscles or whatever didn't freeze up completely, that nothing too graphic happened. Sarah looks down from the pier. She sees me in the water. She's like, oh no babe, we gotta get out of here. What was your reaction, Sarah?
I seen him out walking, and I kind of had watched him a little bit, and then all of a sudden I was trying to find him, and I realized he wasn't out there. And I look out in the distance, and there he is, running back to the pier, and I was kind of wondering what was going on. And he gets back there, and he was all drenched wet, just covered in water on the waist. So we get back to the car, and I'm just taking all the clothes off.
There's a car next.
There's
a car next to us as well.
Because
there are people in it.
You gotta get the wet clothes off. And
gotta
it's
get the
really
wet
cold.
clothes off.
So I get them all off and get in the car and just drive home.
By the way, everything from the waist down was pretty numb. Yeah. Everything from the waist down was numb. It was a really slow run back, let me tell you that. It was probably a good quarter-mile run back to the car. That was a slow run. I mean, okay, I've ran a marathon. You'd think I'd be quick? No. With your clothes all wet, with your pants all wet, with your bottom all wet, and everything numb below, and then it being in the teens outside or single digits outside, your lungs are on fire from the cold air. Yeah, that was a tough run that day. It was only a 2-minute jog. Well, okay, maybe even like it took forever to go running though. Normally I would be able to sprint that, not that day. Not between the wet clothes and the cold bitter air. So what's the lesson to this video? Don't go out on the ice. I've pretty much made a vow after that I'm no longer going to go on ice, no matter what. Maybe if I see a car on it, okay. If I see a car on the ice, or it's a pond that's definitely completely frozen all the way down, you're playing ice hockey or something, yeah, I'll go on that. Or an ice rink. Any big lakes, oceans, no. I'm not going on the ice. Stay off the ice. Now, you had a false sense of security. It turned out a bunch of other people this same year also fell through the ice. They said that Lake Michigan was like 70%, 80% froze over, which is a ton. I mean, that's almost the entire lake was froze over. More than like 3/4 of the whole lake was frozen. So I gave people a false sense of security. Turns out I was not the only one that fell through the ice that year. I don't know if anybody died. Hopefully not. Anyway, stay off the ice. Story time. We got more crazy stories coming. That was one of the crazy ones. I'm grateful to be alive. I've actually had a lot of incidents where I've almost died. I've had my mom or somebody say, somebody's out to get me. You must be doing something right. Jake, keep doing whatever you're doing because you're doing something right. Somebody or something, some spiritual force wants you dead. That's what somebody said to me before. It's probably more of a joke than anything. But anyways, I'm grateful to be alive. More crazy stories coming. I got one where I was head-on, 60-mile-per-hour head-on collision. That almost happened. We had a bear attack our tent in Colorado. Yep. More crazy stories coming. We'll do our skydiving story eventually. Probably do more story time in June when we're going to upload every day for 2 more challenges that we have coming. We'll announce that here in May. We'll announce when we met, when me and Sarah met, our first date and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for that. Got more recipes coming Sunday. This one's coming another 10 days from now, I think. So stay tuned for that. Recipes every Sunday. Various topics on Thursdays. Stay off the ice in the winter. Don't jeopardize your life for a sense of adventure. Even though there was footprints and everything in the snow, stay safe. Don't die. Your friends and your family love you. And if I died, I wouldn't be here making this video right now. So remember to stay hydrated, stay healthy, eat lots of whole foods, treat others the way you want to be treated, encourage one another, and build each other up. You will do great. If you liked this video, if you like storytime, if you want more storytime videos, give this a thumbs up and let us know. Let us know if you have any crazy stories where you've almost died, or maybe you fell through the ice. Maybe you know somebody that fell through the ice. Love to hear any crazy stories below. And we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.